Hello and welcome to day 124, Becoming Peace, Meditation and Inspiration. The name of today's session is Coming Alive, learning and growing by understanding what makes you come alive and go out and do it. That's the topic for today. So join me as we discover a faith-based rest stop for you to let all your cares down, toss them aside, and enjoy a reverie of peace. Jessie, if you're listening to this session is dedicated to you as a mom of two. The purpose of this channel is to help those of us who need regular, faith-based rest stops to let down the cares and crosses of life and find a bit of peace. So, you're welcome here. And we're so glad you found us. Share this content with someone you love today. And the intent of this channel is to help human hearts not only feel more peace, but become peace. And through the process of setting aside some time for yourself to meditate and go deep into the silence to achieve a better connection with God and become more sensitive to inspiration and revelation. A type of, like I said, faith-based rest stop for your heart and soul. So let's get going. I invite you to close your eyes, relax your body, maybe take a couple of slow, deep breaths, softening any tension around your shoulders and your belly. Take a big, deep breath in and slowly release as you find a comfortable spot and you're settling in with the straight back, supported back, your head supported as well, back supported, and your hands in your lap. Don't ask me what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go out and do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. This is a quote from Howard Thurman. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go out and do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. Let those words in this quote sit with you for a moment. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go out and do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. You're becoming aware of any feelings and sensations, thoughts, or images that might come. And what do you notice? What makes you come alive? And what can you do with that? Asking yourself, what makes me come alive? What can I do with that? What are the times when I feel most vivid, energized, and engaged? What patterns emerge when you look at the times or circumstances that your unique gifts shine through? What are those patterns? Our passionate responses to life are like a string of shining lights, guiding us home to ourselves into deeper meaning. These lights are the talents, perspectives, and gifts that long to be expressed through us for the world. So, now is the time to ask yourself, what makes me come alive, and what can I do with that? We're often guided to try to find our bliss and to follow, but following this directive can be like chasing sunshine. We can often better know what is meant for us or what makes us really come alive when we notice the circumstances that light us up from the inside and make us shine. So, what is the pattern of these circumstances that really light us up from the inside, that make us shine? What lights you up and what makes you shine? Remembering that the world doesn't need us to do specific things. The world needs people who come alive. Here's a poem as author unknown. The river is famous to the fish. The loud voice is famous to silence, which knew it would inherit the earth before anybody said so. The cat sleeping on the fence is famous to the birds. Watching him from the birdhouse, the tear is famous briefly to the cheek. The idea you carry close to your bosom is famous to your bosom. The boot is famous to the earth, more famous than the dress shoe, which is famous only to the floors. The bent photograph is famous to the one who carries it, and not at all famous to the one who is pictured. I want to be famous to shuffling men who smile while crossing streets, sticky children in grocery lines, famous as the one who smiled back. I want to be famous in the way a pulley is famous, or a buttonhole, not because it did anything spectacular, but because it never forgot what it could do. So what can you do? Can you remember what you can do? What makes you come alive? Remembering not to ask what the world needs, but to ask what makes you come alive. To remember that. To go out and to do that because of what the world needs is you to come alive. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret here. I'm sure you can hear behind me dogs snoring. I have a Rottweiler, a Labradoodle, and a Yorkie. And every time I go into recording mode, they come alive by doing what they do best, which is sleep. It's pretty silly. I have to start and stop the recording back and forth as they're snoring behind me. Maybe for the rest of today, I'll just let them be and let them come through with doing what they do best. I'm holding space for you today while you consider and contemplate these questions. What can you do? And what makes you come alive? So many of us are committing emotional abuse upon ourselves because we refuse to stop and check in with ourselves. Why? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we don't value our own opinions like we should. I'm just curious. Have you ever even asked yourself these questions before? Well, I'll mind the time until you hear a soft bell. Okay, let's come back now. Slowly and gently coming back, wiggling your fingers, toes, arms and legs, and taking in another deep Yahweh breath. Here we go. In. Hold and release. Continue deep breathing while we come back. And as you get up and begin your day, try to retain some awareness. Remember that it's in the coming alive and choosing to do so that you'll feel peace. You did a great job today. Keep this peaceful awareness and this emotional state flowing today as you share this session with someone you love, and choose to take in more light today than you did yesterday. Bye for now, until tomorrow.